Hello, this is the second video about cells and ranges in video series Google Sheets Basics. In this video, closed ranges and open ranges, range and array, using the power of array and curly brackets and the new array formula, and also offset function. So here we are again in Google Sheet, and let's look at closed range. Closed range is, for example, A1, A8. You see the semicolon between first cell and last cell of closed range. Let's paste something inside, like 1. Let it be 1 here and here, and some other cell paste equal sign, and then just select with your mouse any range. In my case, this is the range A1 to B10, and here is semicolon between them. It's called closed range because you have both first cell and last cell. Open range is where you don't have one of it. For example, let's make opened range here. You see AA, we don't have number of last row, so range AA is opened. When I hit enter, I see no result here because once again it isn't an array, and if I paste this range again in the cell H1, it's important to paste it in the first row, and I select column A again, and I paste these curly brackets around. You see it will paste everything else, and if I paste something down there, you see error reference, array result was not expanded because it would override data, of course. When you delete it again, you see, and let's paste here 2, 2, 2, and you see immediately these numbers are here. So this is called open range, and it is very simple because we have first A and the last A. The same result you'll see if let me delete it, and here I may paste equal sign and select first or second row, and you see 2 semicolon 2, which means this is the other opened range, and I'll paste curly brackets here and here and paste enter, hit enter. I will see here the result. When I paste new numbers here, oh sorry, it might be the second row. Yes, you see the result immediately. But in Google Spreadsheets you also can make some crazy things. You may hit C2, G2, and then just delete the second G, and you'll see C2 semicolon 2. This is also open range, but it starts from column C and ends at the end of row. So you can also use such range. And let me show you one vertical example. G3, when you delete number 21, you have all rows down in column G, starting from G3. As you see, I modified my example a little bit. I pasted cell to start, and here's our array from the first example, and here are curly brackets. We may remove it, paste our cursor to any place of formula and hit Ctrl Shift and Enter, and you see automatically it will produce array formula, and our auth function will be inside this array formula. Then just hit enter, and you see the same result as curly brackets, but it is more quick way to make it because you don't need to paste any brackets. You just paste simple formula like this, or paste it by hand, even more fast as for me. A1 semicolon A10, then hit Ctrl Shift and Enter and paste Enter. Oh, A10, sorry, it will be B10. And the last example will be offset formula. Offset is a very good formula for understanding cells and ranges. So I will show it. Hit Enter Offset. You see a quick tip immediately. Just hit Tab to make this formula automatically be printed here. Paste cell reference. It will be our, of course, cell to start, A1. Then hit comma. You see offset rows. Offset rows is number of rows to offset down. It may be even a negative number, but as we see, our A1 cell is at the top of this, so we can't paste here negative number. Let it be number 3, and you see it will go 3 rows down. Then hit comma. Offset columns. You may even omit this or paste 0 and see the result. Here is the immediate result. In this small box, hit Enter. And you see this formula just made offset of A1 to 3 rows down. A1, 1, 2, 3, here are the result. Here is the result. And let's paste here number 1 instead of 3, and you see it will also offset 1 column to the right, and here is number 13. Just what we wanted to see. And then my favorite part of offset formula, heights. You see the heights of the range. For example, it may be number 5, and then width, you may omit width. If you omit width, it will be width 1 by default, and 5 means 5 rows down. Also, let's paste width 2, and if we make some numbers in column C, you'll see that it will give me the same array, but it is produced by offset formula, and there is no need to make some curly brackets or array formula, because offset is an array formula itself. It is important to understand, and it is very good example. I will show you one more example which I like the most. If I want to repeat a column just right here, but I don't know the exact number of filled rows, I'll just paste some good formula. Offset cell references. Number 1, I don't want to offset rows, I don't want to offset columns, so I omit this argument, and then just paste comma. You see heights is highlighted here, and now we paste very good formula. Count A. Count all values, numbers and text in column A. Then just close two brackets and see the result. Here it is. You just repeat the whole range and then just test it. Hit 10, 11, 12, 13, and you see the result here, and there is no formula down, so it will produce only the number of cells that are filled, because we have this count A formula. And this is the basic of using array formulas. When you know what is the cell and what is range, you know about opened and closed ranges, and you can use this power in your work. That's all I wanted to tell you about in this video, and I hope you liked it. See you soon.